From late March to mid-April, or even early May, the country's iconic sakura, cherry blossoms, capture the attention of visitors and locals as their beautiful flowers blanket the country in soft pink splendor. Once the cherry blossom arrives in Japan, swathes of the country are bathed in pale pink light, with a heavenly scent and thousands of petals floating through the air. Depicted by countless artists and considered an emblem of the country, cherry blossom season is a magnificent sight and one of the best moments to visit. Though it's tricky to predict exactly when the cherry blossom will reach full bloom, you will still enjoy warm but mild weather and lots of spring cultural events at this time of year. Here are the most popular destinations for witnessing the sakura, cherry blossom spectacle. The Cherry Blossom Festival in Japan, typically witnessed around late March or early April, marks the onset of spring and paints the landscape in exquisite tones. Plan your Japan vacation to coincide with this festival for a truly unique experience. This is the time when cherry blossoms, called sakura in Japanese, make for a charming sight with their fleeting presence in various parts of the country. White or pale pink, sometimes dark pink or yellow, and sometimes changing color as the blooming period progresses, they symbolize the delicate and ephemeral nature of life and attract locals and tourists alike. It's no wonder then that there's a word called hanami in the Japanese lexicon. It refers to cherry blossom viewing or the centuries-old practice of enjoying a picnic or party under a cherry tree in bloom. In some places, you can even enjoy a late-night hanami picnic with pretty paper lanterns to heighten the ambience. Japan has a special connect with the cherry blossom, to the extent that some would even call it the country's national flower. It is home to over 100 varieties of cherry trees, including wild varieties and cultivated ones. The trees are also differentiated in terms of the number of petals, the color of the petals, the shape of the tree, the color of the leaves, and whether the leaves arrive along with the blossoms or after the blooming period. Trees with blossoms of more than 5 petals are called sakura. Weeping cherry trees, the ones with drooping branches, are called sakura. The Samayoshino with 5-petal blossoms of white or pale pink color is among the most commonly found cherry trees in Japan. The Yukon variety is known for its pale yellow blossoms. While the blooming period can last up to 14 days, there are some varieties that are in peak bloom for just a couple of days. A great way to enjoy the beauty of the cherry blossom in Japan is to observe how it keeps changing as the days pass by. The arrival of cherry blossoms in Japan varies slightly each year depending on weather conditions. The earliest blooms appear in tropical Okinawa in January, the last on the northernmost island of Hokkaido in early May. The flowers are estimated to bloom between late March and early April in most destinations. However, accurate estimates of cherry blossom dates are available only by early March. Places to visit for the Cherry Blossom Festival in Japan. If you're wondering where to see cherry blossoms in Japan, read on. We've prepared a guide to the best places to see cherry blossoms in Japan. And to make things easier, we have also included our favorite hotels in each city that you can visit for your cherry blossom tour. Where to see cherry blossoms in Japan. Tokyo, with its urban, edgy vibrant manga and anime culture, Tokyo is one of the top cities to view cherry blossoms in Japan. The best hanami spots here include Shinjuku-jin, Ueno Park and Chidoriga-Fuji. While Chidoriga-Fuji doesn't allow for picnics, you can always rent a boat and go around the moat of Edo Castle to view the blossoms. This place also looks great at night when the trees are lit up with lanterns. While in Tokyo, you could stay at the Mandarin Oriental, a luxurious hotel set inside the Nihonbashi Mitsui Tower. You could also consider the Imperial Hotel, which is walking distance from the city's famous Imperial Palace. Nagoya, a manufacturing, shipping and entertainment hub in Aomori Prefecture, Nagoya is also known for the delightful hues it takes on during the Cherry Blossom Festival in Japan. Yumezakigawa Riverside is one of the best places for cherry blossom viewing. While in Nagoya, you could consider staying at Hotel Nagoya Castle or Hotel Aomori. Kyoto, with its 17 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, shrines, tea rooms and ryukens, Kyoto offers plenty of options if you're on a cherry blossom tour. The best known of these include the Philosopher's Park, Maruyama Park and Irashiyama District. While in Kyoto, you could stay at Giant Yoshi Aima, a traditional lodge with minimalist rooms, tatami flooring and futon beds. Alternatively, you could stay at the Ritz-Carlton Kyoto that is set on the banks of Kamogawa River, providing fabulous views of the Higashiyama Mountains. Osaka, a city known for its gourmet street food and the Osaka Castle among other things, this is a fantastic destination for cherry blossom viewing. Among the favored hanami spots here is the Kama Sakura-flavored Park, with its vast lawn for picnics and cherry trees set along the Okawa riverside. The other great hanami spot is, of course, Osaka Castle. While in Osaka, stay at Hotel Grandview Osaka that offers luxury accommodation with bright, airy rooms and specialty restaurants. Or you could stay at St. Regis, Osaka, another luxurious hotel situated near Osaka Castle and Universal Studios Japan. Fukuoka, a harbor city on Kyushu Island possessing a cosmopolitan vibe, Fukuoka is another great place to visit during the Cherry Blossom Festival in Japan. The best hanami spot here is Mizuru Park within the premises of Fukuoka Castle. While it is known for hanami parties, there is also an observation deck in the main citadel of the castle that makes for a great vantage point to view cherry blossoms. While in Fukuoka, stay at Nikko Fukuoka, which offers easy access to train stations as well as the international airport. Alternatively, you could stay at Grand Hyatt Fukuoka.